Hey there, Dan McMarovich here, Team Beachbody coach and founder of the Go Team. Hey, you maybe are in that place where you've tried and you're working on a goal. You got a goal you set. Maybe it's a weight goal, maybe it's a personal goal, maybe it's just a leadership goal or anything. Maybe it's a financial goal, anything. And you're working on that goal and you fail, right? And guess what? Maybe you've even worked on the same goal like tons of times. And ultimately you fail, every time, every time. And so the thing that I want to talk to you a bit about is a little shift in your brain. Well, it's actually a pretty seismic shift, but it's a little shift up front, but it will have seismic proportions in your ability to reach your goals. So if you're interested, hang around. All right, so here's the deal. We have a goal that we're setting. Maybe it's a weight goal. Maybe we want to lose weight. Maybe we are looking to increase our financial stability, or maybe we're reducing our debt. Those kind of things. Any goal that we're really working on, or maybe whatever it is. Maybe it's relationships based as well. All these things. Here's the deal, and why we sometimes will fail at reaching those goals. And it has everything to do with a greater purpose in our lives. Now, here's the thing. When sort of push comes to shove, there are this ranking order in our brain of things that are priority, right? And for some of us, it might be our faith, family, secure, whatever that ranking order is. We've got this kind of list in our brain, and it's maybe not so conscious sometimes. And it's interesting because we can be in the situation where somebody messes with our kid, right? Messes with your kid. Suddenly what happens? Mama bear or Papa bear comes out and is what? You're messing with my kid now. And so all the other priorities in my life suddenly take a back seat because my kid's in trouble. Priority, take care of my kid. Ends up being that sort of high priority for you, and everything else sort of falls below that. Now here's the deal as it relates to goals, and I want to give you this specific little shift in your brain, and it could be seismic, like I mentioned. It could be a seismic shift. The fact is, if you're trying to make a shift, let's say it's weight loss, is a good example because I work with people all the time with this, and the deal is often they feel like they should lose weight, or they feel like they should be in shape, or they feel whatever that means. And I'm just being real. It's not deep enough tied to who you are necessarily at that level. Now, let's go a level deeper, and I think it'll help you maybe shift it. So the goal could actually be the same. Lose 30 pounds. I don't know, let's use an example. Lose 30 pounds. So that's the goal. And you don't really have a deeper, the deep why, which maybe some of you have heard, kind of connecting to that, the deeper why. Yeah, that's okay. But I'm going to go even a step deeper than that. And I'm going to tie it to your purpose. Okay? So, some of you might say, oh, it's my why is I want to get healthy because I want to be healthy for my kids. Or I want to get healthy because I want to be healthy because I can, run around with my grandkids, whatever, some kind of future thing. Here's the thing. You're going to probably be less apt to do that because it really isn't tied to that ego, okay, in a good way, ego, I'm not saying bad ego here, but the egocentric part of you that says there is a part of you that is self-purpose and self-goals. They're important, okay? And whether you like to say this or not, you're a pretty important person in your life as it relates to what you do on a daily basis and how you protect yourself and what kind of goals you achieve. So, I would say this to you. If you are looking to take steps towards a goal, you need to tie it to a deeper purpose. And let's do it with that 30-pound thing. So here's the deal. As a dad, and maybe as a person who owns a small business, ultimately I need energy. And I've got to have energy in order to be present with my family and my wife, as well as be able to focus and do the things and get the things done that I need to run a small business, because running a small business takes time and it takes effort, it takes focus. Now here's the deal. If I'm running around with an extra 30 pounds on my gut and not eating properly in order to make that happen, ultimately I am missing out on that energy, missing out on that focus, missing out on, all that would potentially benefit me. So I want to tie this vision of successful business owner, successful parent, successful husband, all those things tied directly to this goal, 30-pound weight loss, okay? And if I can do that in a way that's visceral, where I can feel it and I can sense it and I can see it, then I'm gonna be so much more apt to actually take steps on a daily basis and then track that progress. If I don't, it's kind of fuzzy, it's kind of like, whatever, I'd like to get healthy or whatever. It tends to not happen because all of the priorities of life, so maybe it's the financial stuff that I'm doing with my business, or maybe it's like, hey, I got to run my kids to rehearsal or practice, whatever, that kind of stuff. The minutia is going to take over, and ultimately my goal of the 30 pounds, gone, wiped off the place, because I won't connect it to the bigger why of me being a successful business person and a successful parent / husband. Okay? So the more I would say for you, if you can tie that to your bigger purpose, whatever the goal is, so it's financial, whatever you got going on, make it tie to your ultimate purpose in life. Okay? And that is going to help you take steps towards your goals. Hope this is helpful. Let me know if you need any help. Love to suggest some resources for you in order to help you achieve your goals and just build a healthy and fulfilling life. That's my purpose, and that's why I want to be here for you guys. Thanks for listening. Let's go.